Got it.
All right, guys. I am so happy to welcome Dennis here because you guys are in for a treat. I just had the opportunity, I don't know, it's been what, I guess a couple, 3 weeks ago to hear Dennis's story for the first time. And I was in awe. And just wait till you hear how it's even changed since then. So Dennis, thank you for joining me. And from Louisiana, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Definitely.
All right. Well, just take us back a good, I guess, 8 months or so. What was going on in your life that led you to reach out to your coach? Paint a picture for us of what was happening in your life back then.
I had just recovered from being in the hospital for a week. I had an infection in my leg that antibiotics would not help, oral antibiotics. So they ended up having to give me IV antibiotics because there was so much inflammation in my leg. I then got idea of doing the surgery, got turned down for the surgery, thank goodness. And with the help of a local group that I was with, I met Michelle and we just started talking. And I had to do something. And we got turned down for this surgery. And we decided, we figured out our bills. We figured we would be spending less on the program than we would on how much we were eating. And we got started on it. And it's been really amazing since.
Yeah. So I know that this has really been a lifelong struggle for you with your weight and your health that has led you to where you are today. So you mentioned to me earlier when we were talking about how you weigh less than you even did in high school now.
Yes, I weighed 355. That was my yearbook weight. So I don't know how much it really was, but I am now, as of today, 340, and I started at 483. So yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic.
I hope that guys are listening to this because I get the question a lot from guys. You mean, how am I going to eat like this? I'm a big guy. Tell us how have you felt on the program?
At first, I was hungry, just like everybody else. But I'll be honest with you, I treated Michelle, she was my coach. I treated her like my sponsor. I called her several times a day. She reached out to me several times a day. Every time I got hungry, we talked it through, and I came to realize it wasn't really hunger I was feeling. It was just the need to input food in. Yeah. And between the drinking the water and just getting with her, I got through the first 2 weeks, and after that, it was all mental. A lot of the physical started to go away because I had worked the first 2 weeks so hard.
Yeah, exactly. You made a decision that you were going to make this work. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, honestly, I was with a group that I was in, a class that I was in. I honestly thought I was going to die within 6 months if I didn't make a change. I was taking 100 milligrams of insulin, 2,000 milligrams of metformin every single day. My A1C was still 9 or 9.5, somewhere in there. I was in really, really bad shape. And plus with all the diseases going around, I had all the comorbidities. So I was really scared that something would happen and I wouldn't make it.
So I know you've had some big changes with your diabetes. Tell us about that.
So I was taking 100 milligrams of insulin, 2,000 milligrams of metformin. I am off of all diabetic medication, and my A1C is 5.2. So I am below 0.8, below the threshold for even being a diabetic. Right. So I'm no longer a diabetic. I was at severe high blood pressure. 180 to 90 was my normal. That was actually a good range. I took it to yesterday with one medication instead of two, and it was only 130 over 68. I mean, yeah. I'm healthy now. I no longer have high cholesterol. Everything is it's amazing.
That's fantastic. When you think about how you feel now physically, like just even thinking about your energy level, how does that compare to before?
So the other day I went to Costco, and this was before I had lost 110 pounds. I put 2 55-pound dog bags on my shoulders, and I couldn't take 5 to 10 steps. It hurt. And that's just the realization. Now it's almost 50 pound bags of dog food that I will have walked. I'm actually able to get up now. My wife loves the fact that I now can move around easier. I don't ask her to do as much because I can get up from the sofa myself and get it done. Our marriage has improved because of that, because I am more eager to do things. Most people who have been with the program know after you've been with it a little bit, you get more energy. I've been able to use that energy and just get more stuff around the house done and be
Yeah.
a better person. I can't speak enough for it.
Well, because a lot of people ask about exercise, and we always tell people you don't have to exercise to lose weight. Should you exercise? Of course, you should be an active person. That's what our whole community is about. But it's really about what you just described. It's about moving more. If people just moved more, had the energy to move more, that's all they got to do for now.
My family, unfortunately, live in Houma, Louisiana. They got devastated by the recent storm. They're living with us now, but that's a whole different subject for a whole different topic. But we went down to Houma. We spent the entire day there, walking around, moving around, delivering supplies to other family members. There is no way I could have gotten that done 7 months ago. I would not have made it. I could barely even, driving was exhausting. Now it's fine.
Yeah.
I have energy to spare. We got home. I was able to do a couple of things when we got home. I wasn't exhausted. And it's all about, you're right, it's moving around more and having the ability to do so because I'm not carrying that weight.
You know what that says to me? A lot of people are afraid that they're going to be deprived if they start getting control of their health. Like, I won't be able to have this, I won't be able to have that. And I think of you as what you couldn't do, what you couldn't have in life because of where your health is. And now 7 months later, it's like the world has opened up for you.
I've heard the old phrase, don't live to eat instead of eat to live. I personally think we should get to the point where eating has nothing to do with life. It's just a matter of something you do so that you can live. Because yes, my heart was beating, but I wasn't living. I had my level of enjoyment in my life was a lot poorer than it is now. My coach, Michelle, constantly says I'm a completely different person. And a lot of it has to do with the fact is my whole world changed in doing this. And also in the fact that when I made that decision, it was, instead of saying, oh, I can't have pizza, it was, let me see how I can make something taste like pizza that's still in the program so that I can have that taste.
Right, exactly. Yes, there's no reason you need to feel deprived when you make a decision to take control of your health like you have. Yeah,
Definitely.
fantastic. Now, you talked a little bit earlier about some like this changing, like your
Yes.
mindset changing. How do you, give us a couple of ideas of how you felt like this is changing to support the rest of your body?
So, couple of things. There was a lot of mental changes I had to do. I got turned down a long time ago to join the military, and part of that was because of a steel rod in my leg. But I had lost some weight to do that. My brain said that I would never, no matter how much weight I lost, I wouldn't achieve anything. So I worked on that. But the other thing of it is I transformed negative emotional memories, like going to the store and shopping for a 5X shirt. That was a negative emotional thought. Instead of using logic and said, I've lost 150 pounds, this is a 1X shirt. So that is a positive emotion. So now I want to go to the store. I want to get clothes. I want to move around because it's good things. Being able to go into any store in town and buy a pair of shorts or a shirt, and not only to go to the big guy shop, is an amazing feeling. It's so much of a different emotion. And then also too, the encouragement you get from our programs community just makes it so much easier because you're constantly being fed positive. If you keep the negative out and you just work on the positive, you cannot imagine the changes you can make so quickly.
Well, and I know that the community itself has made such an impact on you that you even decided to kind of join the coaching community and pay it forward. Because I often tell people, why the heck wouldn't you want to help people feel as amazing as you do? Why was that important to you?
because I was given a gift. I mean, legitimately, I was given a gift of better life for my health and also the mental part of me. Why shouldn't I share that? I spoke to a lady today who had suffered a stroke a couple of months ago, had had the surgery, but still was not eating properly. She was just eating less. So now we're going to work on getting her on the program so that she's eating properly, so she's going to feel better. Because it's not about just the massive amount of weight you can lose. It's the being healthier. It's the getting your levels down, but it's also the fact of being able to function properly. The poor lady is dehydrated. She's drinking less than 20 ounces of water a day. And if I can, because of what I've learned, help her get to 60 to 100 ounces of water a day, even if no matter what happens, we've done our job. We've legitimately helped people instead of just taking from people. And that's what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Yeah, fantastic. Because I know you have some big plans for your own life, because you see that there's a way to have a different way of life by truly paying it forward.
My wife is amazing. I am the coach, but she works with me. She's lost 50 pounds, and the amazing transformation in her, she went from a size 20 for the ladies down to a 10, 12 now.
Wow.
And I do not want to exclude her at all, because one, I'd be in trouble. But she cooks amazing, but she cooks in the program. But together, she's about to hopefully have the option of leaving her job if she wants to. She's not that she will, it's just that she has the option. And in a year, we'll both have that option. So if we want to go on vacation, we're not really going on vacation. We just happen to be changing the headquarters of the health coaching company we're at.
Yeah.
So whether it's here or whether it's in Gulf Shores or whether it's in wherever, that's where we'll be.
And we're right in the same boat. I mean, I'm not telling WebMD anything they don't already know. I already told them I have one more month of WebMD and I'm out of there too, because we can do this from anytime, anywhere.
Congratulations,
right?
By the way.
And make a much bigger impact on people's lives and giving them more and more medicine. And you are a prime example of what can happen by just saying yes and giving it a shot. One last thing. What would you say to someone who is scared? They're scared of failing, scared it won't work, scared they won't be able to stick to it. What would you, because I'm sure those are feelings that you could relate to back in the day.
Yes, fear is a very powerful motivator. It'll keep you exactly where you're at. But I would say to them that look at where you're going to be legitimately. Look at where you're going to be if you don't take this step. It's only 30 days. If you do it and you don't have any success on it and you truly do it, then you've only lost 30 days. But my 30 days has turned into an entirely new lifetime. There is no real risk with this. Mm-mm. That's the best thing of all. And the cool thing of it is even if there are issues, like I have had some people who've had some issues with the program, we're able to help them anyway, so that they're still able to succeed. Yep. Because we have people who have been through it over and over again and can help you. And so I would just tell them the fear of staying where you are long term is much worse than where you're going to be.
Absolutely. And you've seen this before. It really is predictable. You follow the program, you will have results. So just give yourself, not me, give yourself 30 days to say yes and see what can happen. Again, your life can change, just like you said.
Already, yes.
Yeah. Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me. And we will ultimately, how much weight do you want to lose total?
I don't know. Originally, it was to get to 300 or 325. But right now, it's just where it's going to take me. I might go 275. I don't know where it's going to go. I'm just enjoying the journey that I get to make that choice, as opposed to, man, someday. No, it's coming.
Yeah, almost everybody adjusts their goals. So congratulations. And maybe we'll do this again in a few months and see where you are then.
Fantastic.
All right. Thanks so much. All right. Bye.